Growing up in a Christian home, I was influenced by my parents.
An organization called American Sunday School Union.
My mom was a very wise woman, I think. She always listened. And she was really my best friend.
There were Sunday school teachers and youth leaders who would just pour into my life.
When Emma Isaac was there, and some of the people in our church know her, it just seemed like she had a way of teaching that really hit my heartstrings.
An evangelist one time used the expression, some people are going to miss heaven by about 1 foot. They're going to have head knowledge, but not heart knowledge. And so I thought, man, that's kind of where I was. I knew a lot about God, and I never shunned him or ran away from him, but I didn't really have that personal relationship with him until I was probably about 21 years old.
And I had an aunt who I admired very much, and I remember her coming from California, and she was getting ready to leave, and she looked at me and she said, above all, be a good Christian. And I never forgot those words.
She just had a way of listening and caring about whatever happened in my life. And that helped me then grow spiritually as well.
I tried to make it a little bit more intentional that my kids would actually catch me in the act, if you would, of praying.
You're going to get hit with so many different angles and so many different viewpoints, and everyone thinks something, and you need a way to sift it. And if you are constant with staying in the Word, you'll be able to sift it.
Have positive thoughts, because your thinking and your actions will influence your spirituality.
Boy, I didn't think they noticed me praying, but oh yes, Mom, we did. You were praying a lot for us, and now that they're all mothers, they really see the need for being praying for their family and their kids and things like this.
And just the one thing that's always stuck with me, someone told me that when I was a new mom, an older mentor figure had said, you've just got to stay in the Word, Carrie. You've got to stay in the Word. And, it makes a difference. It's how we know what's right and what's wrong and what's truth and what's almost truth.
Because what you learn as a youngster, whether it's memorizing scripture or whatever it is, it sticks with you.
Praying the scriptures is another thing that I found really helpful.
We should listen to, let's say, our parents, because they've been there, and wisdom comes with age.
And there's a scripture in Psalms, I believe. It says, even when I am old and gray, I will declare your words to the next generation. And I think, how else do we do that without getting involved in the younger generation? There were older people who poured into my life, and it's my job to turn around and do the same.
I used to think sometimes doing their night bedtime prayers were kind of tedious. And it's like, okay, let's just get through this, type of thing. But man, when I look back on it now, that was like on holy ground.
One of the things when I was younger, I was wondering, what am I supposed to do? What's God's will for my life?
I think that's part of our calling as Christians, is to constantly be looking for a way to pour into someone else's life.
But I was concerned about doing what God wanted me to do. And one of the pastors shared with me Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, and that has always stuck with me. He said, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. And that really stuck with me, because I didn't have to be worried about it. If I was really trusting him, following him, he would direct it. And now that I'm older, I look back and I see so many ways that he did that.